and Arsenal needs to play like a champion. I said earlier, in some games...
Play like a champion.
Yes, if you want to be a champion, you have to play like a champion. You just
no,
beat yourself.
I think that was too heavy for Arsenal. When you say play like a champion, I think you need to take them back. Welcome to the most massive game show. Welcome to Soccer Master for the love of football. I still remain the radio paparazzi on the MRC, and I have Longman with me. Today we'll be doing the post-match analysis today, and we're looking at the table in the Premier League and also matches that were played across the weekend. Longman, welcome, brother.
Welcome to the game show. This is Soccer Master for the love of football. I'm excited this morning because after a long weekend, because it looks so long, Shooting Stars having one of the miraculous comeback. Yes, because we didn't end up having the 3 points, but nevertheless, it looks like the Man United leads at Old Trafford, and we did very, very well. I'm very glad to have you guys today. I still remain my humble self, Adeshola and Nimasha, Longman, Sports Wikipedia, your football dictionary. Paul, how was the weekend?
The weekend went fine, and guys, like I said before, we're discussing about the Premier League. We'll be looking at the matches that were played in the Premier League and also the table. But before that, guys, please and please, I need you to share Soccer Master to the world. Let somebody know about Soccer Master today, and once you do that, you can earn yourself and something on the show. Longman, quickly looking at the table, we have Arsenal, with 51 points. We have Manchester City sitting second on the table with 48 points. Yes, and we have Manchester United sitting with 46 points. We have Newcastle with 41, and we have Tottenham with 39. Let's start from the top 5. Now, over the weekend, we saw Arsenal drew to Brentford yesterday. On Saturday, 1-1, and a controversial goal from Ivan Toney, and the VAR came out to say we're human. That it's normal to have errors like that, and at the end of the day, they both shared the spoils at the game. How did you see the game turn out over the weekend? Because I felt Brentford would have ended that game in the first half, if not for Ivan Toney missing clear-cut chances in the first half.
Yeah, talking about the Arsenal versus Brentford game at the Emirates Stadium, the first thing I want to talk about is the Pgmol, Association of Referees in England. I think saying they are human is not a good excuse.
Yeah.
Because after having a referee on the pitch,
you have an assistant,
2 official assistant referees, then 1 extra on the pitch. Then we have 5 or 4 VAR in the VAR rooms. That means we have all hands on deck. So you're telling me that you are human for mistake. If the referee cannot see it, the 2 linemen cannot see it, the standing referee on the pitch line cannot see it, then those ones with camera. Yes, Lee Mason is the head of VAR in the room, yes. But we have others. So you cannot tell me that if Lee Mason forgets to measure the line or whatever excuse they are giving, you cannot tell me that the other referees in the room did not see it as well. So I think it's an agenda against Arsenal. That is that.
I think it's an agenda.
To me, people should be receiving punishment for that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yes, in Nigeria recently, in Nigeria Premier Football League, there were referees that was giving bans and sanctions. So if Lee Mason can accept that he has made a mistake, there should be an official statement that yes, Lee Mason is being punished for that kind of mistake. Right. You should not just let go like that.
Right.
That is that. Now let's talk about the match. Post Man United game, Arsenal has been, in fact, since Newcastle's game at Emirates, they have not been there. But then, if you want to be a champion, you have to scrabble out results.
I think the problem is, when you buy a scrap from Chelsea, I think
that's too early.
It's not early. I'm serious. When you buy
are you calling Jorginho a scrap?
When you buy a scrap.
No, are you calling Jorginho a scrap?
When you buy a scrap.
No.
Chelsea.
Don't say that, please.
When you buy a scrap from Chelsea down to Arsenal, it affects the whole body system.
I don't want to take that from you.
No, you don't need to take that. I'm saying the fact right now.
So you're calling Jorginho a scrap?
He has become a problem.
Someone that wants Champions League, won the Club World Cup.
He won it alone.
UEFA player of this.
He won it with the team.
Also upon a time, UEFA player of the year. No Arsenal player has ever won that.
How many chances has he created?
No Arsenal player. It's not made to create chance.
How many chances has he created? How many tackles has he won?
It's not made to create chance.
No, come on.
He just came into the team.
When I say scrap, I know what I mean by scrap. It's a scrap. When you buy a scrap and it affects, a building team going
this
forward.
This guy has not even played 90 minutes for Arsenal. So now it's the reason for their downfall. He was not even there when they played Newcastle.
I just feel it's a problem.
Go.
So, moving forward.
Moving forward now, I think Mikel Arteta and Arsenal needs to play like a champion. I said earlier, in some games...
Play like a champion.
Yes, if you want to be a champion, you have to play like a champion. You just beat yourself.
I think that was too heavy for Arsenal. When you say play like a champion, I think you need to take them back to glory days. And
glory
days,
they are presently top of the table.
2 decades. You need to say, you will say play like a team. Don't say play like a champion.
No. They are prospective champions. So if they want to be champion, they have to play like a champion. That's my point. See, forget about the banter and hope.
I'm not giving bants. Bro, I'm spitting reality. I'm not giving bants.
That is not reality. This team has been #1 from the beginning of the season till this moment.
Okay.
So give it to them. Give them some slack.
That what?
They are champion. And they have to play like a champion.
That's how.
Bro, now.
They're champions. How? They've not even lifted the trophy.
See, you asked me a question. Let me.
All shades of wrong. You're saying they're champions.
Prospective champions. I'm telling you, they have to play like a champion.
No. When you're saying play like a champion, put the perspective there. Take it again.
That they should play like prospective champion.
Better. Much better.
I won't take that.
Okay.
Moving forward. Arsenal is a prospective champion.
God bless you.
Check it. So they start playing like one. Do you like that? Now, playing Newcastle.
Okay.
I want to give you an example. After the Manchester United game at Emirates Stadium,
yes.
I said Arsenal have a chance of winning the league. But before the Manchester United game at Emirates Stadium, I said they are not going to win the league. And my reasons are obviously. The reasons are that in the top 4, they've not played Man City.
Yeah.
They played Manchester United once, which they lost.
Yeah.
They played Newcastle, they drew. Which means if you want to be the champion, you have to beat the champion, which they have not done. But look at the way they won against Manchester United at Emirates Stadium. They won at the nick of the time. 89 minutes. That was when Nketiah scored the goal. That is how a champion brings out results. You must bring out the results where it is not possible. Now, you are now playing, you went to Everton, Goodison Park, where your manager has not defeated them before, has not won them before, nothing at Goodison Park. But then this season you want to be the champion of England. Still went to Goodison Park and you not even drop 2 points. You drop 3 massive points. After that, I was expecting a comeback from Arteta and his boys. They faced Brentford at Emirates, your home ground, and still you couldn't green. You are not calling about the VAR took a point, 2 points away from you. You know. That is not.
If you have done your assignments clearly, I think the VAR would not be saying.
Yes, Brentford. I want to give this to Thomas Frank. He has brought out a good result this season. Yes, but nevertheless, Arsenal have to prove differently. That if Brentford is getting points from everywhere, yes, us is going to be different.
All right, guys, quickly, yes, I'm moving away from the prospective champions. Now, champions, I need to correct that statement once again. Now, moving straight down to Manchester City. Yesterday, I'm sure no more talking point there. I'm sure we're expecting that Manchester City to do justice against Aston Villa. You were expecting. I was not expecting because yes, Arsenal fans will be expecting. Okay. Yeah, Emery is now the Aston Villa manager, and he's once upon a time. Okay. Arsenal manager. So they believe that's going that it would
do them some magic.
I like the word believe.
They believe. Okay. But after listening to Pep Guardiola's press conference for the match, he said when he was a player at Barcelona, after winning 4 league titles in 6 years, he as a player, he was not taking the game very, very serious. So he knows what is going on in his players.
Okay, so they're not taking the game serious.
Very, very serious. But then he has to call them to attention. That guy, even if you are not taking Arsenal serious, I understand that it is Arsenal. You are taking. I say okay, it is Arsenal, but they are not 25 points ahead of us. We still have 54 points to fight for in the league. So that means we still have a chance of winning the league. So when Arsenal dropped points again this weekend, I knew no matter what Unai Emery is bringing to Etihad Stadium, he's going to collect.
All right.
And then he collected. But the only bittersweet thing that happened yesterday is Erling Braut Haaland getting injured.
Okay, I think a bittersweet is quite safe to say. Guys, quickly also moving down just to Manchester United, are sitting third on the table. They won to Leeds yesterday. Superb form, Marcus Rashford in a great run of form. And also, I think before the game, Eric Ten Hag was speaking about Garnacho and, he said a whole lot about the player. I think if you're not scoring, make sure you're giving assists, make sure you're creating chances, for other players, to come in to play good football. At the end of the day, I think those words sank into Garnacho and he did justice yesterday. Yeah,
yesterday, when I saw the squad, the team, when I saw the thing, I see that whatever happens in this game is going to bounce back on the return. Okay. Because you cannot take a risk at Elland. This is a derby. These guys gave you a tough ground at Old Trafford. So why not just pull all out, play your 15 minutes game, rest your superb players for the champion for the Europa League that you are playing against Barcelona in the midweek. Then Martinez will not be playing against Barcelona. Okay. Why not play him yesterday? But then you are probably trying to practicalize the fact that Martinez is not going to play against Barcelona. You want to play Shaw, playing probably Rafael Varane or that.
To see the balance and.
But then that selection yesterday was to me quack. He got lucky with the win.
No,
two wins.
The only problem that was with that squad was, I think, Harry Maguire playing at the defense. I would have preferred Shaw, Miller, and Lindelof because so many errors happened yesterday from Harry Maguire. So many loose passes. You were focusing
a lot on Harry Maguire. Hold on. To me, the whole defense, the whole midfield was in shambles. The attack were not getting supplies.
From where? Where?
In the first 30 minutes of that game, do you know United didn't create any goal attempt?
Yes, definitely.
So whose fault is that? The attackers?
I'm telling you, I'm pointing out.
You are not pointing out one person.
You didn't give me. Come on.
You are saying Harry Maguire.
I said Harry Maguire. You mentioned about the defense. You said, and I said, if there was one person I wouldn't have played Harry Maguire because he did so much of loose passes.
If he should have played,
Fred also, we didn't see Bruno Fernandes creating so much chances. At the end of the day, I think Eric Ten Hag had to do something very, very superb that we saw happen in the game. Play Rashford up front, bring Weghorst as a 10, and also play them flank. And we saw what Weghorst could do as a 10. Linking up his normal kind of football play, and linking up those passes.
My fans out there are very sure that you watched the different game. Now let me bring it to you.
I might not permit you to bring it to me because of time. So I'll just give you 1 minute to bring it to me.
Okay, now let me give this
1 minute.
When Martinez came in,
yes,
you saw the calmness.
Most definitely.
Yes, Maguire was still there.
Come on.
Maguire was still there when the calmness came in. So you cannot take anything away from Harry Maguire. Yes, you might not like him.
Don't do that.
You might not like him. You might not like him, but yes, I'm saying the whole defense was in shambles.
Don't do that.
The midfield was in shambles. And Eric Ten Hag was very, very lucky to get 3 points yesterday.
You say Martinez came and he did his own thing, but Harry Maguire was a big woe in the defense. Well, come on, I'm not saying at the end of the day, like I said Bruno Fernandes did not play in the game.
But do you agree with me that United were lucky with the win yesterday?
Why not? Why not?
That means Eric Ten Hag was just lucky, and he shouldn't do that again.
Do you have a squad? Do you have a squad?
He has the players.
How many players?
Okay, yes, Martinez is not playing on Wednesday. Why not play Martinez? Why benching Martinez for crying out loud?
How many?
Why not play Garnacho? Why will you keep Weghorst in the team? Why are you playing Malaysia?
Come on. I don't know players. Are they not supposed to play?
Why is he playing his compatriots when they're not doing very, very well?
All right, guys, just moving away from Manchester United, guys, quickly. We're moving straight down to Tottenham Hotspur. And also Newcastle. Within 2 minutes, we'll be discussing about Newcastle and Tottenham Hotspur.
Right now,
I feel terribly sad. Like, if I have the chance, I won't be talking about Tottenham Hotspur right now. I'm sure somebody right now knows why I would not be talking about Tottenham Hotspur right now.
I'd rather talk about Chelsea.
I'd rather talk about, maybe Newcastle.
I'd rather talk about Chelsea.
But, Longman, quickly. Yeah. What changed the game for Tottenham Hotspur? Going down to play Leicester City
after beating Manchester City.
God damn it! Is that a fluke? Was that to show that we are? What was the idea?
Yeah, quickly. Talking about the game between Manchester City, I want to use Manchester City's game to use this as a yard length to describe what happened at Leicester City against Leicester City. Now, what I will say is this: against Manchester City, Tottenham Hotspur always win. In fact, Pep Guardiola and his team has not won at White Hart Lane for a long while.
All right.
So which means they were lucky with that win against Manchester City. It is just history repeating itself. Now, talking about yesterday's game, Leicester City were not themselves. They needed that result as a boost. So I think Leicester City needed that game more than Tottenham. I'm not saying Tottenham also didn't play a good game, but Leicester City needed that game more than Tottenham Hotspur.
Okay, all right, guys, quickly, yes, sir. Moving down, yes, sir, to Chelsea, West Ham against Chelsea with, with the market transfer that you see. Come on. Okay, now, hold on. Before we wrap up the show, Longman, yesterday night, I had to study the meaning of Potter. And, I think the meaning of Potter means, an artist, who carves clay in a proper shape that looks beautiful. Now, I tried to relate it down to the man Potter for Chelsea, and I could not balance the sentence properly with the meaning of what I saw and the man Potter. So I think I think that name should not be Potter. I think it should be something else. We can remove the word Graham Potter. We can give him Harry, but put another name to the
Harry Potter.
No, not like Potter. Magician. No, Harry something.
Harry Johnson.
Harry Wingle.
Like Harry Johnson.
Harry Pringle.
Or Harry Steven.
Harry Steven.
Yes, Harry Steven.
Yeah, Harry Steven is much better.
Harry Steven. I'll agree with Harry Steven.
Right now, Longman, is it a problem or the squad is the problem?
Now, let's take it this way. I don't want to take anything away from Graham Potter. He's doing a great job.
Ah, come on.
Yes, bro. Okay, you want Chelsea? Okay, wait.
Chelsea fans.
I want to ask Chelsea fans.
No, I don't like the fact that.
Do you think you need a new manager?
I don't like the fact that when I ask you a question, you first start with you don't want to take anything. Take it.
I should take it.
Take it from them.
So you want the man to lose his job? He has wife. He has children at home. He was doing perfectly well at Brighton and Overbion. Chelsea now collecting job.
He no get saving.
So
his wife no get business.
Madam Oga, that is not Nigeria.
His wife no get business.
That is England.
I understand.
Bro, that man was doing very fine.
At Brighton.
Brighton and Overbion. Chelsea can't give him a job. Why he
no sit down for Brighton?
He wants improvement.
He wants improvement for what?
Is he not doing his job?
Long man, ask a question you're here to answer me.
Okay, now let's talk about the West Ham game versus Chelsea. It's a London derby.
Yeah.
And having a draw at that London stadium is perfect.
Okay.
It is. If you see anything beyond that, okay. But seeing a draw is still perfect. Now, West Ham no okay now. David Moyes and his squad.
With the squad?
What are you saying about the squad? Squad have not played 5 games consecutively together.
With the Governor Madueke. I had that the governor line
is that team that you are talking about.
Okay.
As they played 5 games together.
That's none of my business.
They need to gel. These are new set of players.
They need to sync
properly. Then you want to bundle all the problems. I'm saying
I'm saying they need to sync, right?
Yes, now.
So how many games do we need to give them to sync?
For the first time, Joao Felix came back from being restarted.
How many games do we need to give them to sync?
Minimum of 5.
5 games. So within that 5 games, at least they should be in 13 position.
I told you the season has not started.
At least they should be in 13 position.
We were together on Saturday.
At least they should be in 13 position.
No.
If they sync at the end of the day.
No, hold on. If they can. Okay, now for the past 2 games, they are unbeaten.
Okay. Oh, wow. What a record for Chelsea. Oh, a round of applause. Come on, guys. Why not?
I don't know unbeaten.
Why not? Unbeaten. Why not?
Yes. Even Arsenal cannot say for the past 2 games they are unbeaten.
Yes. Amazing. Record.
I'm trying to tell you, for the past 2 games,
yes.
Arsenal, Mikel Arteta and Graham Potter has the same points.
Okay, so Chelsea have not been beaten for the past 2 games.
Unbeaten. Right, so what I'm trying to say is, Joao Felix just came back from being recorded.
Okay.
This is Mudrik's 3rd game.
Okay.
Madueke, this is his 2nd game. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Enzo's 2nd game.
All right.
Let these guys gel together. In fact, this is Ruben Loftus-Cheek's first appearance in a very long while.
Amazing. So the world let them gel together.
Don't take anything away from Graham Potter.
Okay.
Let him do his job.
Give
him time.
Okay.
If Liverpool has this mentality that you are having,
yes,
your club won't have achieved whatever you achieved for Liverpool.
Yeah, true.
Give him time.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Great one. So we'll be giving Harry Steven.
Graham Potter.
Yes, Graham Potter of Chelsea time. To bring Chelsea down to 13th position. And by that time, I'm sure that after 13th position, I'm sure the team would sync properly. They'll be doing great justice within the ranks. I'm just saying. Okay. All right, long one quickly. Yes, before we wrap up the show, we'll be looking at the relegation battle, and also, we'll be looking at Brighton, Fulham, and Brentford. Trying to qualify for the Europa or Conference League. But before that, let's look straight into the relegation battle. We are having Everton, we're having Bournemouth, we're having Southampton.
Yeah, it's still early to talk about relegation battle because we are still early in the season because we still have not less than 15 games to go. So to me, I think there are some teams that their season has not even started. Like Chelsea, like Liverpool. Everton can still scrap it out of relegation, even though they are down there. Leeds United is number 17. So which means it's still a long way to go. Look at the likes of Liverpool. They might still, when the season remains like 10 games to go, they will probably have a chance of saying, okay, we are fighting to be in the Europa spot or Champions League spot.
But Chelsea will be fighting down for the relegation.
They will be pulling force.
But Chelsea might also have it based on what you said about the sync.
I'm not talking about sync. Chelsea might be looking at probably they want to go to Europa Conference because
but if they don't sync in the next 5 games, I think they will be down to the relegation.
I didn't say they will lose 5 games.
Okay.
I said give Graham Potter 5 games. And during that 5 games, there will be wins, there will be draws.
But if they don't sync,
presently they are unbeaten.
If they don't sync,
they are facing Dortmund during the midweek. Go and watch that game.
Wow. So are we going to say win?
Calm down.
I need your words.
When we get to the river, we know how to cross it.
I thought you were about talking about the bridge because right now the bridge is collapsing. I thought you were about talking about the Chelsea bridge.
Who said it's collapsing?
No, you use river. I thought you were going to say when we get to the bridge.
No, it's not collapsing. Todd Bowley is trying to build something very massive.
On the bridge.
On the bridge.
Oh wow.
Calm down.
No wonder. I knew. I just knew why that bridge is weak. So many players on just one bridge.
That is so.
I knew.
So now give it time to dry. If it's now dry.
So those players need to separate.
Not separate.
Because if players are on the bridge, everybody will need to leave for
go.
Okay.
The players like Aspilicueta would have to leave that squad.
Okay.
She gets player like Gallagher, what do you call his name?
Would need to leave too.
Let a lot of players leave. João Felix is on loan. Okay. They not but by him.
So once he leaves, Nkuku will need to come back and sync again. With the team.
The team
and by that time they will be
Lukaku
on 14.
will come back from Inter.
Lukaku is also coming back. Oh wow, almost so many sync for Chelsea. I hope Chelsea syncs them properly so that at the end of the day they don't collapse down to fighting for relegation spot and all. But guys, quickly, and thank you for staying connected to Soccer Master. For the love of football, please and please, if you love this video and you're always enjoying, share to somebody, let somebody see what Soccer Master is producing right here. Long man, before you go, a word quickly.
Yes, I want to tell you, our fans out there, that be hopeful. Chelsea fans out there specifically, I want you guys to be hopeful. And yes, I want you to keep sharing our videos all around the social media platforms, both on YouTube, both on Instagram, both on Facebook, because we are trying to give you the best, and I believe you won't take anything lesser than the best. I love you guys.
All right, guys, if you knew what Longman was trying to do there, I swear to you, guys, you would shed tears. I mean, Chelsea fans right now, that was clear sarcasm. Sarcasm.
Telling them to believe.
But belief is the word. Belief is the word, and I hope that the bridge will not collapse pretty soon. Guys, stay safe out there and make sure you spread love to somebody. Bye.